What's good, y'all? It's your boy JTK, aka Josh Too Cool, and welcome back to another video. I don't do too many of these anymore, do I? Like one-on-one talking anymore, but I try to do as much as I can. Of course, y'all know I do reaction videos now, so it's so crazy. The first reaction I posted, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna post too many reaction videos, and it pretty much went on to what the channel is right now. But y'all like the reaction videos, man. It seems like y'all are rocking with the reaction videos. Y'all are rocking with the music. Well, some of y'all are rocking with the music that I'm putting out. I got a new summer chat. If you follow my Instagram, if you're not following my Instagram by now, I don't know what's going on with you. But I did make a Twitter for this YouTube channel, so go ahead and follow that. It's called The Real JTK. It'll be in my it'll be in the description below. So yeah, all my social medias are in the description below all the time. So go ahead and follow them. You know, you can go ahead and friend me on Facebook. You know, you can do that. But follow me on Instagram because I be posting a lot of things on there. My Snapchat's not anywhere. You know, you could DM me personally for that if you would like. I just don't have my Snapchat all over the place. I just don't share it like that anymore. I don't know why, but I still give it out to anybody. Yeah. So to what this video is about. As you can see the title, you clicked on this video for a reason, because you're possibly thinking of having an MMA fight or, you know, a boxing match or something. But this is specifically for an MMA fight, so maybe I'll do one for boxing. But if you are looking for an MMA fight, here's what your training schedule should look like. So there's like a fly flying around here, so sorry if I get distracted. So we're gonna get straight to the point here. So as you guys know, I was supposed to have a fight on May 29th, but I dropped out of the fight. You know, obviously I made a whole video on that because, you know, I got NCAA recruits looking at me and all that stuff. You know, mental health stuff going on also. So yeah, a lot of reasons why I dropped out of the fight, but I'll be sharing somewhat of what my I'll be sharing somewhat of what my fight camp schedule looked like. So Mondays were my sparring days, my hard sparring days. So I would do sparring for about maybe half an hour to an hour. It wouldn't be long. You know, the longest would probably be an hour, like I said. So yeah, sparring on Mondays. I'll also do shoot boxing, which is also sparring. You know, but a lot, you know, just adding wrestling shots to it. You know, just doing that, right? You know, shooting for takedowns, and then if it doesn't work out, you come back up, and then box and all that stuff. So that's pretty much what I did on Mondays. Obviously, you know, I'll get into my, you know, what I did for, you know, physical training, also, like, you know, body weight training, all that stuff later after. We're talking specifically about MMA. Tuesdays were my Muay Thai classes days. So Tuesdays I would attend an online Muay Thai class and follow along, because obviously I couldn't go to in-person Muay Thai class because we were on lockdown for a very long time, and we still are on lockdown. So yeah, I had online Muay Thai classes. I had a multitude of teachers. Didn't have one specific teacher. But yeah, I had online Muay Thai classes. Obviously, not everybody can get Muay Thai classes, but there's tons and tons of videos on YouTube where you can do just train Muay Thai. You can, you know, if you have a heavy bag, especially, it works out well. You know, you can search up Muay Thai heavy bag workouts. There's so much. I like to watch Sean Fagan. He's a pretty good one to watch. Jeff Chan, MMA Shredder. Some of you have heard of him. I watch him sometimes. There's a multitude of guys that you could watch. There's so many Muay Thai heavy bag workouts too, and shadow boxing ones too. There's out there. So maybe soon I'll start putting those out as well. Start putting out some fitness videos for you guys. So you know, you're just not going elsewhere. You can, you know, just find them on this channel. I have like one or two on this channel, but you know, it's not really much. But and then Wednesdays were my wrestling days, my wrestling takedown days, and or sparring. Either that or sparring. Yeah, so if I couldn't spar, if nobody was available to spar, which it was hard to find a sparring partner because of the lockdown, but you know, usually it was my mom, or, you know, either, you know, I met up with one of my friends and we sparred. And so That, or like I said, wrestling takedowns. You know, just working on my wrestling for a while. Obviously, you guys know that's what I specialize in anyway. I love working on wrestling. I can do it all day. And so, yeah, wrestling takedowns really, you know, but MMA based. When you're working on your wrestling takedowns in an MMA fight camp, don't work on wrestling takedowns that are just going to work on the wrestling mat. Work on takedowns that you're going to do in an MMA fight. So don't work on a fireman's carry, because you're not going to pull that off in a MMA fight. A double leg, you're going to pull that off. Single leg, you can pull that off. Ankle pick even, you can pull that off. Right, but like something like a fireman's carry is not something to practice when you're training for an MMA fight. It's just useless, to be honest with you. And Thursdays were my jiu-jitsu days. So I would train jiu-jitsu on that day, do a couple cage pressuring tactics, all that good stuff there. Yeah, main thing on Thursdays was, you know, training for jiu-jitsu. You know, obviously, you know, grappling's my thing. Like I said, I love grappling. Wrestling and jiu-jitsu is my world. Obviously, I love, you know, Muay Thai as well. Muay Thai and grappling is my two you know, main arts, you know, martial arts. So I love those two, and I specialize in those two there. So yeah, and obviously I did a bit of karate growing up. But yeah, that's you know, that's my Thursday days. You know, pretty light there. And then Fridays I would just do bag work. So heavy bag workout. And it would pretty much, you know, I could go boxing, you know, boxing for maybe 10-15 minutes, and then another 10-15 minutes of, you know, kicking, and then probably add the two together also, right? You know, you could do a multitude of things. Work on combos, punch kick combos, punch elbow knee kick combos, whatever. Just go off on the bag, especially if you're having a long, rough day, if you're not feeling it mentally. Get to that heavy bag, and man, there's no better feeling than just letting your emotions fly on that heavy bag, because man, trust me, when I'm having a bad day or I'm, you know, mad, I got that bad boy over there, that heavy bag over there, I got him over there. So yeah, the heavy bag, especially on Fridays. You know, Fridays, you know, usually are good days because, you know, it's Friday, but sometimes people have bad days even on Fridays and Saturdays. So yeah, that heavy bag is there, you know, to just let out your emotions as well. It'll, you know, and actually when you're angry, I'm not telling you guys to get angry on purpose, but when you're mad and you're not having a good day, and then you let it fly out on the heavy bag, you get more of a workout in, because you're letting all that energy that you channeled in all day out on that heavy bag, which gives you more endurance. And that's why with my wrestling matches, I'm so locked in. Like I piss myself off sometimes to get like I make myself mad, right? I start slapping myself. I start pumping myself up, right? And you know that it gives me an endurance boost. It does. It really does. It gives me an endurance boost. And so yeah, if you guys struggle with you know, cardio on the heavy bag or cardio in general, I'm not saying to make yourself mad or do anything to, or tell anyone to make you mad, but just get in that locked in mindset. Just make sure it's you and the bag. Turn your phone off. Turn your phone on do not disturb mode, right? You know, you can listen to music, but no texting. When you're on that heavy bag, it's just you and the heavy bag. No distractions. Just let it fly. Let those combos fly. Let those kicks fly. Let those knees fly. Elbows, headbutt. No, I'm joking. Please don't headbutt the bag. But yeah, just let it fly, man. And then Saturdays, another Muay Thai class. I will do Muay Thai classes on Saturday again, online Muay Thai classes. That is obviously, like I mentioned, for my Tuesdays. It's pretty much my Tuesdays. Not much going on my Saturdays. Just Muay Thai class, and sometimes it's not even long. Sometimes Saturday Muay Thai classes aren't even long. It's like 30 minutes, and then it's good, but it's a rough 30 minutes. Like, you are going to be done at the end of the 30 minutes. You might hear 30 minutes, be like, oh, that's light, better than an hour, but it'll feel like it was an hour or 2 hours even, right? So never underestimate a Muay Thai class. If you've been to a Muay Thai class, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how long it is. The shorter, the harder they're going to push you, right? So that's how Muay Thai class is. That's how any, you know, wrestling is also. If coach says we're going to have a short practice today, know that you're going to die. Know that you're going to feel like you're going to die, because that's really what it's going to feel like. It's going to be worse. So yeah, Saturdays did that, and Sundays were my rest days. That's pretty much how I train right now. I train 6 days a week, but not specifically for MMA. Obviously, body weight training, physical training, and then wrestling. Also, right now is what I'm doing, because obviously I'm training specifically for wrestling and trying to get into shape. Obviously, I'm already in shape, but trying to build my body, build that muscle up to get to wrestling. Obviously, we got a whole year to work. I'm going to be working with y'all, man. I'm going to be taking y'all on my journey, especially this summer. I might start vlogging, bro. I ain't even going to lie. Hey, man, if we get to 300 subscribers, especially by this summer, I'm going to start vlogging for sure. Know that people are interested. People are tuned in. Take you on my journeys. Potentially might go on vacation this summer. I need one. Obviously, summer before my senior year. Y'all who already passed your senior year, you know how big that is. Obviously, when some people don't take it seriously. Some people don't take high school seriously. Period. But yeah. So that's pretty much my MMA fight camp schedule, or was my MMA fight camp schedule. And you don't have to follow it exactly, but it would be nice, because I didn't make it up myself. I kind of, I looked at other MMA fighters, and their fight schedule, and I kind of implemented it into my own. So you don't have to copy it exactly, right? I'm just giving you, ideas of what you could put into your fight schedule, and what you could put into your fight camp, and what days you should train them, right? Like, I trained Muay Thai twice a week is because I love Muay Thai. I train grappling twice a week is because I love grappling, right? That's what I specialize in, right? So that's that. And now for your other training, for your weight training, I did that about 3 to 4 times a week. And so yeah, you don't have to do it all 6 days. 3 to 4 times a week is good. You can lift one day, and then take a rest the next, or what I like to do is just do the 4 days straight. Because when you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, obviously you're going to be sore as hell. You're not going to be feeling good, right? Your body's going to be feeling beat up. But you get to relax and just focus on MMA Friday and Saturday. Then you get to rest on Sunday, right? And I have my cheat days on Sunday. So, and you could too. Usually my cheat days are on my rest day. That's how a lot of people do it. But yeah. So that's what your MMA fight schedule should look like. And also one more thing, jog every morning. If you can't jog every morning, then just go when you can, because I know people have school. But if you can wake up very early and go for a jog 3 to 4 times a week, it's really going to help you. It's really going to give you that energy boost for the day, and that energy boost when you get into training later in that day. And yeah, obviously Sunday, just relax. Just relax on Sunday, man. Sit back, play 2K. Do whatever on Sunday, but make sure you are locked in the rest of the week, right? Because if you're training for a fight, this is no joke. This sport is not a joke. This is one of the realest sports that that it gets, right? It doesn't get realer than this. It doesn't get realer than MMA. It's not a sport to play around with. This is one of the most physically, if not the most physically exhausting sport out of all sports. Because you are using, obviously, every sport you're using all of your muscles. But this is, if you guys watch the UFC, and for those guys who actually train in the MMA world, you guys know. I've trained in basketball. I've done football training. And, I've done soccer training. But nothing beats MMA. I mean, MMA just takes it out all in you. It just takes all out of you, man. So make sure you're staying hydrated too. You're eating properly. That's part of where my stomach problem came in, is because I wasn't eating properly when I was training. And part of the reason I had to drop out of the first fight. And if you guys are asking, because I know a couple of people were out, and they're like, Josh, are you even going to have an MMA fight? Probably not. I won't lie to you. I won't be having an MMA fight anytime soon because of the NCAA recruits looking at me. And yeah, just trying to get my name out there, trying to work to that, that scholarship at the college level. So for the NCAA. So yeah, that probably not, most likely not going to have an MMA fight. Might do a couple sparring matches off camera though. or maybe I'll post them, but no MMA fight as of right now. Just trying to have my focus on wrestling. But yeah, that is what your fight camp schedule should be looking like. It's not a complicated schedule, but once you get into that training, and don't half-ass it. I'm sorry for my language, but don't half it, man. Like it's this, like I said, you're gonna need, if you want to have an MMA fight, you gotta be putting your all into it every single day. So please be doing that. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all the videos. Most importantly, stay cool. I'm gone, y'all.